are here off the field with Travon Walker, getting ready for our first home game presented by Dreamfinders Homes. You ready for this?
I am.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Duck before going in reverse on the court, so no one saw that.
Blooper.
Yup. Okay, now we're going. Here we go. They say never to crash, but especially with you in it, I would certainly be fired for that.
Please don't.
Please don't do that.
I think my mom would be down if that would have happened. Well, she's on the way already.
Want to deal with Mama Walker and that. So, you made quite the impression week one, as we all knew you would, but first home game, bring a little extra motivation?
Definitely do. First home game in the stadium for me, actually being a Jaguar. I played here, Georgia Bulldog, but now I'm actually a Jaguar. I'm really ready to get it started.
Yeah, does that help at all, that you're somewhat familiar with this stadium?
It definitely does, because I know, for one, temperature-wise, it's going to be a 1 o'clock game, so it's going to be pretty toasty.
Yep.
And just being here, got used to it, ready.
And we talk about week one, that interception you made, I still watch the highlight, and it's crazy how you got your arm that long to make that catch. But then I go back to joint practice with the Falcons and I watch that highlight, and it was almost like the exact same ball. But you were furious at yourself doing push-ups on the sideline because you dropped that one. Is that something you do when you make a mistake and do push-ups?
Most definitely. I played tight end in high school, so when it comes to catching balls, like, I pride myself on that. I'm on defense now, but still, I'm an athlete. I pride myself on being able to do everything.
And I have a feeling your dad might have a little something to do with those push-ups. You were definitely doing those when you were little.
Most definitely. He always made me do push-ups and ab roller. That was one thing I always had to do.
And it seems like, I know you were talking about when you made the interception in practice last week that you called him. And I just think it's so funny, like I call my dad every day after work and you're like, hey Dad, I got to pick 6 today, no big deal.
Yeah.
You guys seem so close. It seems like a perfect balance where you have a great relationship, but I can just tell from meeting him one time that he's pretty tough on you too.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's tough, but he's a father figure first, but then after that, like, he's like my best friend. He's somebody I can go to whenever, whatever, like, about advice for a female, a job, anything. Like, that's my best friend, so I can go to him and talk to him about anything.
He gives you girl advice?
Whatever I need.
I love that. That's awesome.
Whatever I need.
Tell me the story. I've heard rumblings of the story, but I've never heard it from you. Something about yard work and your football uniform, and they're somehow combined?
Yeah, so I always cut a lot of people's grass to make a little extra money here in the summer.
Yeah, side hustle.
So while I was out cutting grass, I wear a helmet and I wear a sweat vest just so I can get used to the heat, being in the heat for football practice. And I basically did that with every yard that I could.
And when we first met you in the draft, everyone said, all right, this Travon Walker, small town kid, really humble, a little quiet. So I expected that. But then I see you in the locker room with Roy Robertson Harris, and you were like the complete opposite of that. I'm seeing a totally different side of you.
Just gotta get to know me. Like, once I get to know somebody and get the feel for somebody, like if I can really kick it with you or not, then it's a totally different side of me that people see.
Right, and it seems like you're really close to Roy. We know you're close to Josh. Are there maybe some other guys that you've really grown close to?
A lot of the older guys, a lot of the guys on the team, I'm close with everybody on the team, but mainly a lot of the older guys, because I've always been a person to surround myself with older people just from the knowledge that they have, and just trying to pick their brains, and that's how I'm wired.
Speaking of older guys, I always think it's so interesting. We talk about the transition to the NFL and how hard it can be at times. But we don't really talk about you just transitioning just in life. Being on a college campus, now being an adult, I imagine a homeowner. There's a lot of stuff going on outside football.
It definitely is a lot. Like, I closed on the house not too long ago. It's a lot of different transitions in between it. Like you say, coming from college, being around college students, the atmosphere every day, like you see multiple people on campus, but like here, like now, I only come to the facility, I see people, then once I leave the facility, it's like nothing. Like, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a wife or anything, kids like that, nothing like that. So I'm just going home to myself, play the game, and that's about it.
Yeah, what's the house like? We're doing any work on it?
I was getting some work done to it, and it's coming together.
Yeah?
It's definitely coming together. I can't wait to.
Very cool.
Can't wait to get it all set.
Congratulations on being a homeowner, an NFL player, but homeowner especially.
Thank you.
All right, here we are. Easy enough, right? I told you it wouldn't be too bad.
Easy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.